What's up, Warrior fans? Welcome to another exciting episode of Warrior Rewind. Alongside Nate Strawbinger, I'm Natalie Winters.
Fresno Pacific spoiled their men's baseball home opener as the Sunbirds won both ends of the twin bill 3-1 and 7-1. Baron Bauer took the first pitch offered by Dustin Baston in Game 1 for a 1-0 lead. Baston retired 17 of 21 batters. James Heller went 4 for 4 in the first match, but was left stranded on base 3 times in scoring position. Chavarria went 2 for 3 in Game 2. Unfortunately, the Sunbirds swept the Warriors with steady hitting and strong pitching.
The baseball matchup on Saturday included a high-scoring doubleheader as the men hoped to redeem themselves against Fresno Pacific. The first game was not able to do that as the Warriors fell 6-5 after a run was walked in during the 9th inning for the walk-off win. However, the Warriors came back during Game 2 after Tyler Murphy's first collegiate start, and they were able to earn one win against the Sunbirds. On a high note, the Warriors have already hit 5 home runs this season, surpassing the 4 they hit last season.
The Best of the West Invitational for women's softball has been canceled due to unfavorable weather conditions. The anticipation of more rain will cause the 6 featured teams to no longer compete in the Invitational as scheduled. In addition to the softball's cancellations, women's tennis spring opening was postponed due to rain. The Warriors will face Holy Names February 14th and Dominican February 27th, so long as the weather permits.
For homecoming, the women's basketball team was set to face an impressive Cal Poly Pomona team, or should we say an impressive Jade Blackwell. The Warriors were unable to match Blackwell's 28 points as they lost by a deficit of 20. Riley Holiday led the Warriors with 10 points, followed closely by Anna Birch with 7 and Elisa Valentine with 6. The Warriors were able to net 6 3-pointers.
This week's CCAA matches were game changers in the race for first place for men's basketball, as the top 4 teams met in Turlock and Chico. The outcomes of these games would have put the men's basketball team in first with 2 wins, or set them back in a 3-way tie for 4th place with 2 losses. Last time CSU Stanislaus faced Sonoma, we didn't come away with a win. This time, in the first 3 minutes of the game, the Warriors went off to a rough start, only putting 2 points on the board, while the Broncos put up 10. Chris Reed's layup got the game going for Stanislaus, but Cal Poly didn't let up. Stanislaus turned the ball over for a season high of 20 times. The 77-48 loss put the Broncos in first by the end of the homecoming night.
Homecoming was definitely a fun game to be at, Nate. The crowd was crazy. There was just under 2,000 people there.
Definitely. Every fan most likely was pleased with every performance by every single player.
Yeah, especially the ones that stay loyal. They're used to a crowd of about 700.
Oh, yeah.
Having that practically doubled, it's crazy.
Yeah. The most since 1992, I heard.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
The last time women's basketball faced the Tritons in La Jolla, they couldn't muster up a win, despite the 2 victories last season. After redshirting her freshman year, Erica Larson's presence has continued to make a difference on the court as the roster has been shrinking due to injuries. However, Brianna Cotton has returned from an ankle injury and is back on track despite her time off. She put up another 15 points off the bench against the Tritons, and point guard Elisa Valentine added another 11 points, rallying her 5th double-double in a row. Holiday has also had a great night, cleaning up the court with 7 rebounds and 2 steals. She followed up with another 4 assists and a 3-pointer, but UC San Diego dominated the free throw line Saturday night and put our women's basketball team at a loss of 72-43.
Saturday night's match for men's basketball was up for grabs not twice, but 3 times going into double overtime. Cal State Stanislaus came back determined Saturday night after a hard loss and now stand alone in 3rd place behind Chico State and Cal Poly Pomona. It was Shea Montelli's 13 points that contributed to the Warriors' offense, but it was the 2 overtime periods that had fans at the edge of their seats. With just a few minutes left in the first overtime, Bartol swooped on Triton's inside pass and returned with a layup on a great pass from Montelli. Chris Reed came up clutch in the final overtime with 15 points. Coming around a double screen, he took over by making 4 of 4 shots in double overtime. But it was Wes Bartol's block of the season that kept Warriors on top moments before the final buzzer.
Well, that was definitely an exciting game Saturday night. I know the fans wished we would have had that Friday, but it was still a good show to see.
Oh, definitely the most exciting game I've been to all season.
Not 1 overtime, but 2. That's the way we do it, Warrior fans.
Well, thank you again for tuning in to the fabulous Warrior Rewind. We'll see you next time. Nate Straubinger, Natalie Winters.